Good morning. Here's the news at 10. First, the highlights. Governor Sanwo-Olu pledges support for JAMB's exam centers expansion plan in Lagos State. Nigeria woos foreign investors at World Economic Forum in Switzerland. On the foreign scene, Turkey arrests 9 people amid anger over deadly hotel fire. And in sport, Nigeria battles South Africa for top spot at International Cricket Council Under-19 Women's World Cup in Malaysia. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. Lagos State government is set to partner JAMB in expanding its operations in the state, especially on computer-based tests, CBT centers, to make UTME seamless for candidates sitting for the examination in Lagos. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who gave the assurance while receiving the JAMB delegation led by its registrar, Ishak Oloyede, pledged the government's commitment to provide plots of land for the organization in Ojo, Ikorodu, Mile 2 axis of the state. The governor commended the exceptional leadership qualities of the JAMB registrar, his dedication and service to the board with uncommon purpose.
And the minimum we can do is to throw back into that space the leaders and the children and the people that are coming, and ensure that the future of this country is on the right track. Both in training, both in learning, both in environment. So that education, they say, is one of the strongest tool you can give to a human being. And is that where you now come in as a body that now transit them from secondary school to a higher tertiary education.
Earlier, the JAMB registrar, Ishak Oloyede, commended Governor Sanwo-Olu for his giant strides in Lagos, assuring him that the board is ready to partner governments who require services for training and capacity building once they meet the standard requirements. Oloyede had requested that Lagos should have a befitting CBT center like in Imo, Kaduna, Sokoto, Nasarawa states, because 15% of candidates sitting for UTME are residents of Lagos State, and the existing centers are not enough.
When you see what JAMB is doing in terms of support for other states, I believe that Lagos State deserves more. We also believe that our people are educated, they are enlightened. But even in the most enlightened places in the Western world, enlightenment is still necessary, despite the fact that our people are conscious. Sensitization program, priming our students for examination is necessary.
The JAMB registrar noted that the Southwest accounts for more than 35% of candidates with just 21% of CBT centers. In response to the non-compliance of bus drivers at the Berger Bridge, the Ministry of Transportation, in collaboration with the Lagos State Task Force, has conducted an enforcement exercise to clear the bridge of commercial vehicles indiscriminately parked along the corridor. The operation followed multiple warnings to bus drivers to desist from using the road infrastructure as an unauthorized garage or park, which has turned the stretch of the bridge into a gridlock point and impeding smooth vehicular movement. Commissioner for Transportation, Oluwaseun Oshiemi, emphasized that the state government will not tolerate the disregard of repeated warnings, reiterating that the state traffic laws must be strictly enforced and complied with by all road users across the metropolis. He stated that all apprehended bus drivers and impounded vehicles will face penalties in accordance with the 2018 state traffic law. Oshiemi added that the clampdown, which will be consistently monitored, will serve as a deterrent to others, as the state government remains steadfast in its commitment to ensuring orderliness on Lagos roads. Lagos State will generate a combined capacity of not less than 100 million gallons of pipe-borne water daily from its major waterworks when the laying of the pipes network is completed. Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, revealed this when he led other officers on an official visit to the State Water Corporation at the and 2 waterworks. Wahab said the present administration is committed to ensuring that pipe-borne water gets to all parts of the state. He stated that part of the measures to make the move realizable is the ongoing laying of an 8.1 kilometers water pipe network to serve some communities in Lagos State. Lagos State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Bengal Motosho, has visited the state's broadcasting agencies to see the managers at work. The visit followed a 3-day strike by the workers who were pushing to be put on the government main payroll. Omotosho, who was accompanied by Permanent Secretary Olumide Shogunle, met with general managers of LTV, Radio Lagos Eko FM and Lagos Traffic Radio. Omotosho expressed displeasure that despite his efforts to ensure that the stations got an enduring solution to their request, the unions disparaged the commitment and went ahead to shut down the broadcast outfits for 3 days, stressing that the world has gone beyond the stage where strikes are perceived as better options for conflict resolution than dialogue. He noted that with focus on credible and timely news broadcasts, innovation and hard work, media organizations increase visibility and followership, advising general managers to reorientate their teams on the benefits of being part of breaking local and international news at all times. Omotosho urged the leadership of the broadcast stations to explore creative ways of attracting patronage to their organizations, adding that the grievances of members of staff of the organizations will continue to be presented before the Lagos State Executive Council. And now to the rest of the stories. The federal government has called on foreign businesses to harness the immense opportunities in Nigeria and other African nations through investments. Vice President Kashim Shettima stated this at the ongoing annual meeting of the 2025 World Economic Forum, WEF, with the theme, Roadmap to Co-Create Investment Opportunities for Africa's Frontier Markets, holding in Davos, Switzerland. Shettima told participants at the session that Nigeria is poised to invade the global business platform with modernization and robust investments. The Vice President admonished investors to discard the negative tales they hear and maximize Africa's readiness for economic transformation. He said President Bola Tinubu, a seasoned chartered accountant, is working to make Nigeria an investment destination in Africa. The Zamfara State Ministry of Health, in collaboration with the Ministries of Agriculture, Environment and key partners, has intensified its One Health approach to address the anthrax outbreak in the state. Commissioner for Health, Nafisa Maradun, who made this known, emphasized that proactive measures include massive sensitization and vaccination campaigns are underway to curb the outbreak. Highlighting the importance of robust public awareness and vaccination efforts, Maradun said there is need to improve coverage and sensitization in the state. The Director of Health, Yusuf Haske, also underscored the necessity of involving stakeholders in the livestock value chain to enhance early detection and swift responses. The Federal Ministry of Livestock Development earlier on Tuesday confirmed an outbreak of anthrax on a farm in the state and called for heightened vigilance and immediate measures to contain the disease. Anthrax is a serious infectious disease caused by the bacterium Bacillus anthracis. It primarily affects animals such as cattle, sheep, and goats, but can also infect humans who come into contact with infected animals, their products, or contaminated environments. Now to foreign news. Turkey has arrested 9 people in connection with Tuesday's fire at a ski resort hotel that killed 76 people. The arrest, announced by Interior Minister Ali Yelikaye, included the owner of the hotel, with questions rising over the safety measures in place. The government has appointed 6 prosecutors to lead an investigation into the blaze, which is believed to have started in the restaurant section of the 12-story Grand Katal Hotel, which sits in the Katalkaya ski resort in the Bolu Mountains. Witnesses and reports have suggested that the hotel's fire detection system failed to operate. Katakaya, about 295 kilometers east of Istanbul, is one of Turkey's top destinations, attracting thousands of visitors during the ski season. Now, sport. Nigeria and South Africa will this afternoon face off in one of the final group games at the 2025 International Cricket Council ICC Under-19 Women's T20 World Cup in Malaysia. Nigeria's junior female Yellow Greens announced their presence at the tournament on Monday, beating test-playing nation New Zealand by 2 runs, giving the country a historic first win at the global level. After 2 wins in their first 2 games, South Africa lead Nigeria by 1 point, no thanks to the washout of the junior female Yellow Greens game against Samoa. It will also be the second meeting of both countries since the African Games last year, when they met in the group stages. A win for Nigeria will mark another landmark in Nigerian cricket history, as the junior Yellow Greens are looking good to advance to the Super 6 stage of the World Cup already. And that ends our news at 10. Just before we go, use the walkway where available to avoid accidents. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Solo administration trained 78 persons and placed 12 under the Talent Development Program, TDP, a student loan program aimed at training young persons in tech skills and placing them in employment? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, try the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Government is set to partner JAMB in expanding its operations in the state, especially on computer-based tests, CBT centers, to make UTME seamless for candidates sitting for the examination in Lagos. The federal government has called on foreign businessmen to harness the immense opportunities in Nigeria and other African nations through investments. We also told you that Turkey has arrested 9 people in connection with Tuesday's fire at a ski resort hotel that killed 76 people. And in sports, Nigeria and South Africa will this afternoon face off in one of the final group games at the 2025 International Cricket Council ICC Under-19 Women's T20 World Cup in Malaysia. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is news broadcast compiled by Abiola Fabolago. I am Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.